Assalamu alaikum student. Here with your English subject I am Miss Razia Babar Dar with the third topic of your book, that is the neem tree, as I have read, explained, and generally I have explained also. Now in this lecture I am providing you the notes of this poem that will consist of question and answer, fill in the blanks and RTCs plus central idea. Now student, what you have to do, you have to just copy it down from this lecture. Question number 1. Write a few lines about the poetess of the neem tree. And the answer is, this poem is written by Mrs. Elsa Kazi. She was a German lady. She was the wife of Allama I. Kazi, the late Vice Chancellor of University of Sindh. Question number 2. Why does the poetess say that the neem tree is unafraid? And the answer is, the poetess calls the neem tree strong and unafraid because it bears the scorching heat of the sun all the day long. It provides the comforting shade to the tired travelers. It does not get the rain refreshing spray, even then remain green and fresh. Come to question number 3. What does the neem tree look like? And the answer is, the neem tree suffers all the hardship of hot climate yet provides shelter to man. It looked like the bold and steadfast creature. It gives sacrifices for others. Question number 4. How does the poetess compare the neem tree to a man? The answer is, the neem tree bears the burning heat of the sun and saves others with its soothing shade. The man also saves the suffering ones from harm and sorrow. Through sacrifices, the neem tree teaches the lesson of sacrifice to men. Question number 5. In what way is the neem tree useful for us? And the answer is, the neem tree can protect us from the burning heat of the sun by providing the shade with its green leaves. We can rest under its shade. We feel cool and comfort under the neem tree. It is also a source of clean air and reduce environmental pollution. Now student, this is the last question of this poem. We are having 5 questions and central idea with the next page. Put the heading of central idea and then write the central idea. The poetess praises the neem tree for its boldness and sacrifice. It protects the people from the sunshine and gives them comforting shade. In the same way, the man should also face the difficulties and give sacrifices for others. It has been rightly said, God created man to share the worries of mankind. Now, with the next page, put the heading of fill in the blanks. Okay student, follow my instruction. Don't write with the same page. Use the different one. Next page. Okay. Put the heading fill in the blanks. And your number 1 is, the neem tree is written by Mrs. Elsa Kazi is underlined. Number 2. Mrs. Elsa Kazi was a German lady. German is underlined. Number 3. Scorching means underline is very hot. Question number 4. How green thy leaves in spite of all. In spite is a blank. Number 5. Could man be bold as thou? Here thou used for neem tree. Neem tree is underlined. Number 6. The poetess compared neem tree to man. Man is underlined. Number 7. Could man be steadfast and like thee? Over here steadfast is the blank. Number 8. The highest aim of life is to sacrifice for others. Sacrifice is underlined. Number 9. The midday flame that burning fall upon thy unprotected head. Over here the fill in the blank is head. Number 10. Mrs. Elsa Kazi's grave is in Jamshoro. So Jamshoro is underlined. Now student, the last topic of this poem is the reference to contest. Start with the next page. First of all, write down the stanza. Could man be steadfast and like thee? Face every fate would it not be? Fulfillment of life, loftiest dream, my lovely neem. Over here we are having 3 questions. 1, 2 and 3. Question number 1. What is the name of this poem? Who had from where this extract had been taken? So your current poem is, answer is the neem tree. Question number 2. Who had written this poem? So author, poetess Mrs. Elsa Kazi is the answer of this question. Number 3. What did Mrs. Elsa Kazi compare? Answer is, she had compared neem tree to a man. Now this is the last topic of this poem. Student, you have to complete this work in your literature copies. Chapter 1, the last sermon of the Holy Prophet Shah Abdul Latif is the second chapter. I had provided you first, second chapter notes as well, and this was my third topic, and I have explained up till the chapter Mohenjo-daro. Mohenjo-daro notes will be provided onwards inshallah, and your assignment date will be there. You have to submit your assignment properly and promptly as I have instructed you in the classroom yesterday. So student, you have to follow my instruction. Stay blessed and stay healthy. Allah Hafiz.